welcome back. My name is Emily Webster. I am a 6th year second grade teacher in North Texas, and welcome to this week's video. This week's video is going to be something entirely different. While I want to have a channel centered around primarily teaching content, I also want to experiment with a few things in 2025 to just kind of see what sticks on this space. And what this series is going to entail is each and every month, I want to do a monthly reset video where I reset my space, because in 2025, I set a word for myself, and my word is discipline. I want to do the things that need to get done even when I don't want to do them. And January was a really great month where I got to practice that, and I want to keep that momentum going forward. And so what better way to do that than to reset my space? Now, I will say I was inspired to do this by Emma Grace Jens. She did this for an entire year, I believe in 2023, and I watched every single one of them, and I was like, that is a really great idea. So here's how I'm gonna put my own spin on it. I am going to set you up and do a time lapse of me cleaning. Here's my cleaning to-do list. And then do a voiceover of how the month went. And then I want to sit down and have a little coffee with you and talk about what I'm looking forward to in the next month. So it's kind of going to be a combination of a reset video and a coffee chat video. So thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and grab your own cup of coffee. Maybe you're gonna grab your cleaning materials too and just listen to me while you're cleaning, or maybe this gives you some motivation to clean your space or reset your space. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you have to bear with me. This is my first time ever using the voiceover feature in iMovie, so if it gets a little too loud at times, I'm so sorry. My goal in 2025 is to learn one new iMovie skill or editing skill every single time that I upload a YouTube video, so that way I am growing in my craft. So this week, it just so happens to be a voiceover, and I apologize for any weird angles while I'm cleaning. I don't think I've ever filmed myself while I've been cleaning before, but let's go ahead and recap January, shall we? I think I speak for a collective whole when I say that January was the longest month ever, but even though that it was a really long month, there were so many amazing things that happened in January, and I'm kind of gonna rapid fire go through them. The first one, starting off strong, is New Year's. We got to spend this with our friends Basil, Danya, and Steven, and oh my goodness, it was a blast and a half. I absolutely love New Year's. I love ringing in the new year. We played games, ate fajitas, and it was just a really special time. And then when we went back to school after winter break, on our professional development day, I got to travel to another elementary school and present with another second grade teacher, and we presented on whole brain teaching. I know I've mentioned this in a coffee chat before, but I am obsessed with whole brain teaching, and I am so glad that I got the opportunity to go and teach at this elementary school. It was so well received. It was so much fun.
We do still have our tree up, and I was gonna take it down today, but my husband really likes the tree, and so we're gonna leave it up just for a teensy bit longer. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle. We're gonna leave it up for a teensy bit longer. We do what I like to call Joyful January. And as you're watching this, it is currently February 1st, just the way things worked out for me to film it. But anyway, we do Joyful January, and Nick likes it when it's cold outside to have the tree up. So we still have the tree up. I've definitely had my tree up until February 14th before. That's the longest I will push it. So anyhow, it's still up. No shame in that.
And it was just so much fun to be able to present at another school and just get out of my comfort zone a little bit. It was my first time ever presenting in front of an entire staff of people. Like, this was specials teachers, support staff, everyone. And I absolutely loved it. It kind of gave me a little glimpse into like what life might look like if I was a coach of some kind. We also had 2 snow days in January. These were so much fun. Nick and I got to spend some time together, and hold on.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. I need to go grocery shopping and, I don't need to go grocery shopping, but I need to get like paper towels. This is our last roll. So I have to use this so sparingly.
So it was great to be able to spend some unexpected time together, and also great to see
actual physical snow falling from the sky. Where we're at in Texas specifically, it doesn't usually snow. It usually ices over and it's a hot mess. So it was amazing to be able to see actual snow. That's definitely something I've missed since living in Kansas, is the actual snow. We also celebrated 10 months of marriage. And that is just so sweet and so hard to believe that we are almost 1 year married. I am in awe of the fact that this time last year we were planning a wedding and now we're married and coming up on our anniversary. It excites me so much. And we also have some weddings to go to in February. I am so excited to go to all those weddings. Love is truly going to be in the air. Okay, going on with some more school things. I was nominated as a Teacher of the Year finalist again, which was really exciting. It was the second year in a row. Ultimately, I did not get voted in again this year, but that is A-okay. The teacher that won wholeheartedly deserves it, and I am so excited for her. And then we also had our UIL competition. I have done storytelling for the last 3 years, and I do second and third grade storytelling. And this year I had a finalist. Woohoo! That was really exciting and definitely something that I was super proud of for my student. Okay. Now, I kind of want to talk about like where I'm at with just a little bit of my goals. Again, I'm not quite sure how I want to structure these videos, so just bear with me. Thank you if you're still here. Let me know what some of your goals were for the new year and if you're sticking to them. I have definitely been living out my word discipline and doing the tough things when I don't want to do them or when I feel like I don't have the energy to do them. One of those is getting up in the morning and having my time with the Lord. I am a natural early riser. I prefer to wake up early in the morning because then I feel like I have my whole day ahead of me and I feel like I have more time. But what I've been doing, instead of reading a fiction novel, which there's nothing wrong with that, I have much preferred spending my time with Jesus in the morning, and it has been so sweet. I have been doing the Bible recap by Tara Lee Cobble, and I want to continue that moving forward. So having the discipline to wake up in the morning and have my quiet time. Also, I have been working out with my friend Emily in the mornings. That has also been so sweet. We do it on Wednesday mornings together over FaceTime. She's in Kansas and I'm here, and it is great. And on those days, those are some of my best days. Even though I'm getting up at 4:50 in the morning, those truly are my greatest days, and just living out that discipline. Also, in terms of discipline, you'll see a little bit later when I'm filling out our monthly calendar, my husband and I have been doing a great job of eating at home and meal prepping and staying true to using the food that we have in our fridge. And so while we did eat out a few times, I'm still so proud of the fact that we made a menu and stuck to the menu as best as we possibly could. So absolutely loved that. I think we're getting ready to come up on the clip of me filling out the calendar. So let me see. Yes, right here. So this calendar is something so amazing. My sister got it for me for Christmas. I absolutely love it. Now, I will say it is kind of hard to erase with these markers, so we'll see if I get some new markers. They're also kind of hard to see. I have a white piece of cardstock underneath to help me see what I'm writing a little bit better. Yeah, you see, I think I'm like, oh, this eraser will be better. But this calendar has been a game changer. So my husband, just like a lot of husbands, I really feel like when you give them information about dates and things that are coming up, it goes in one ear and out the other. So I asked for this for Christmas, and it has been a game changer for the two of us. One, it lets me get out my creativity on a calendar, but two, it lets my husband know what's for dinner and what events we have going on. If I have an event after school, or he's on call, or we have dinner with friends, anything like that, I got to go on the calendar. So this has been a true game changer for the two of us, and it lives on the fridge, so we see it every time we're getting in and out of the fridge, and it's been really great. The only thing I don't like is how hard it is to erase. Yeah, so I think I might be missing some things, but that's okay. January was a really incredible month. I'm looking forward to February, and I can't wait to recap my goals with you. But before we do, if you've made it this far in the video, can you leave me a calendar emoji or a workout emoji or just an emoji that fits your goals for the year. So I will see you in a few to talk about our February. Cheers. Thought it was so fitting to use my Joy cup. I might be up all night because I'm having a coffee at 5 o'clock at night, but here we are. So hopefully that was super motivating for you. I know it was definitely like almost therapeutic for me to get the entire space just reset and ready to go, and talk to you about how the month went. So moving on to February, what do I hope to accomplish in February? I want to set micro goals, if you will, for myself. And we're going to start off with just how I'm holding myself accountable and being productive. So I've done this before. I absolutely love bullet journaling. Here's this year's bullet journal. Here was January. It was a bubble bath theme. And so February is very simple. It's just some hearts. And I have broken these down into some micro goals for myself. So let's go ahead and start off with my productivity. I want to make sure that I'm using this bullet journal daily, or at least as close to daily as humanly possible, and just really checking in with myself to make sure that I'm achieving my goals. All right, and first up is YouTube. What do I hope to accomplish in YouTube? In the month of January, I posted one video, which honestly, great start to 2025. I would have liked to post more, but like I had mentioned, I just could not get out of my own head. January was a weird headspace for me, and I'm grateful that that one video got up anyhow. So this month, I would like to post at least one YouTube video per week, and this will count as number one. So that is really fantastic. I would like to do a mixture of sit down videos as well as vlogs. People really like the vlogs, but if I am being super honest, I cannot, I don't want to say I can't find the time, because I can make the time, but really finding the time to sit down and record what happens during the day is a lot harder this year. I'm not quite sure what the resistance is, but we're gonna do our best. So I would like to know, what types of things would you like to see? I have some ideas to talk about classroom management. I have a whole brain teaching video that I want to get out, but what would you like to see? What questions do you have for me? What burning questions do you have for me? Would love to know, so that way I can, make videos that best suit that. So at least one video per week. That would be 4 YouTube videos this month. So hold me accountable, friends. And then in terms of my health and fitness, what I would like for my health and fitness is, I had mentioned that I was doing one workout per week with my friend Emily. This time around, this month, I would like to add one more in, as well as getting at least 10,000 steps a day. And the 10,000 steps a day, I think, will be a lot more doable, because we're getting ready to start the Walk Across Texas challenge. It's like a step challenge at school, and I've done it. This will be the 3rd year, and I'm a team captain, and that will really propel me to get my steps in. And so I'm not super worried about that, but I do want to add in another workout, because I definitely feel better on the days that I get up early and I work out. And in addition to that, I want to make sure that I am just very intentional with the food that I put into my body. So January was great in terms of meal prepping and eating very balanced, but I can definitely sometimes slip into some unhealthy eating habits. And so I wanna make sure that I have my thumb on that, and I'm just making sure that I'm eating as healthy and as balanced as I absolutely could be. Okay, I need to quit closing this. Okay, school goals. My school goals are to simply leave just shy of contract hours. I definitely stay late way more often than I should, and I think that that's contributing to a little bit of burnout. Like, nothing bad. Like, I've definitely gotten I'm okay. Like, I'm not like super burnt out, ready to quit, but I think I do have a little bit of burnout, and I need to definitely put my thumb on that and get it together. So leave just shy of contract hours. That doesn't happen on days that I tutor, so that's Tuesdays. And now that UIL is done, I should be able to leave close to or at contract hours every single day. And making sure that I stay on top of my grading. That's another big one. I miss my student teacher so much. I haven't had her for a full year, but when I had her last year, she always did all of my grading, and I was so caught up on my grading, and it was the best thing of my entire life. I miss that. So I need to get back on track with being on top of my grades. So maybe, I don't know. I just need to be on top of my grades. So being mindful of how late I stay at school and getting my grades done. Okay, and then this one. This is a new one that we're adding in. So I want to start posting again on Instagram Reels specifically, and TikTok, because I feel like that's an area that, is still rapidly growing and is somewhere where I could be. I'm still obviously going to post long form content, but I also want to expand my reach with some short form content, and I have all the ideas spinning, so I want to do it. Also, when I was doing it back in 2022 and 2023, I was so happy. Like, it was bringing me so much joy. I couldn't wait to film reels, and I was so excited about it. Like, hardly anybody watched them, but I absolutely loved them, and so I want to get back to that. So stay tuned for that. My goal is to do 2 reels per week, 2 TikToks per week. I think that that's doable. We will see how it goes. There might be a steep learning curve for TikTok and honestly Instagram, because I think it's updated so much since I had posted last. So we'll see what I can get accomplished, but that is something that I want to do. And then I want to continue going to Bible study on Monday nights. I have this book right here, which this study is so great. If you're looking for a good Bible study to do, I absolutely love this one. And then in addition to that, keeping up my quiet times in the morning with the Bible recap from Tara Lee Cobble. She is amazing, and I absolutely love her. So there you have it. There is my monthly reset, month in review, and what I plan to do going forward. Please let me know some things that you would like to see down in the comments below. Let me know how your January was. Let me know what you're looking forward to in February. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that way other teachers just like you can find and keep the joy in teaching too. I will see you in next week's video. Bye, friends.